All right, so the challenge is laid out in front of you. Can you complete it? We're about to find out. Solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team time. Let's go.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Check. Watch 54. I got one.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. 2nd and 9.
Tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Now it's Jackson. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
To Adam Thielen.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Big gain, still a ways to go, though. And it is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Ingram again, a 1st down carry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Marcus Lawrence on the
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Good for A. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Buying time to that. He can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Nick Bosa. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Now it's Jackson. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cowboys 7. Our home team, nothing.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. They'll roll him out right. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to ground now. It's Henry. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Jackson.
1 yard line.
Open man is Komet, the tight end.
Jackson's pass.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. It's Kelce on the ground. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
It's 4th down and less.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this 1st half. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st with Henry. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3.
That's good.
It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's for... And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
And finding the tight end Hooper. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's another 1st down as they look his way again. And his first carry, he loses the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready. And above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again, eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Third and 3.
Jackson looking to throw on third. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Jackson on first down, forced out to his left. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And it's second down.
Micah Hyde.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And going deep for Hill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over first and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Second and 6.
From the 25 on second down, Jackson. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Steps away, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And credit that sack to Robert Quinn. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. A throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
10 at the 42-yard line.
This is Ingram on first and 10. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
There on the tackle.
Now we're at the 41, second and 9.
Second and 9. At the 41-yard line.
Here's Jackson. He's got Hooper on the short connection.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. They'll run on first down. Ingram, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Jonathan Allen on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Hey, check, Mike 57, Mike 57. Watch the out,
On 3rd down, Jackson. Able to find Walner. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
9-yard line.
Check tight. Hey, look. Hey, report.
Jackson from the shotgun. Escaping the pressure right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
The quarterback.
We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. Jackson. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. They'll run with Mostert. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Got to kick it, right? I mean, even the short yardage, you boot this thing, don't you?
Yeah, but I know how aggressive you are. I know what you want. You want to go for it, don't you? You're feeling it, aren't you?
Yeah, but treat it like a football game, not like Madden.
I like that. Fight the temptation, kick the field goal, because if you go for it and don't get it, you put a lot on your defense in a short amount of time.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Take over. 1st down.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final quarter. Obviously, they'd love a touchdown, but 3 would suffice. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. From the gun, Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Tried to go back again to Adam Thielen, but it'll be 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Play action. Now Jackson. His throw incomplete. Tried to go back again to Adam Thielen, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Lets it fly for Thielen. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. They'll try to run some clock with Ingram. Ooh, with a juke. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
13.
From just shy of midfield, Jackson, and incomplete. He was looking for Mark Ingram there, and it's 3rd and short.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Ingram again. And they'll rally and stop him short of the 1st down at about the 6. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
Hey, middle.
4th down, here's Jackson. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Guys take over 1st and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 23.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.